Today we're going to build an end table out of pallet wood. I'm going to turn this pile of scrap wood into this. I cut and marked one board, and I'm going to use that board to mark the rest for the tabletop. I'm going to trim up the rest of the boards on the sled. I laid out the boards the way I like them, and then I flipped them over to build it upside down. In hindsight, the clamps probably weren't needed here due to the roughness of the wood. It's probably sufficient just to use your cleats to hold it together and keep it square. Here I'm gluing and screwing from the bottom side with 1¼ inch construction screws. A couple of those did go through, so I came back with a file and smoothed them out. I'm going over the wood with a hand plane, knocking down the high stuff and getting it smoothed out and ready to sand. I'm going to hit it first with some 60 grit on the random orbital sander. Then I'm going to move up to 150 and 120. Then we'll wet down the wood to raise the grain and hit it with some 320. Using a chisel here to get rid of the splinters. I sprayed it down with some dish soap and water mixture to clean it up a bit and raise the grain. Quick measurement to check for square, and good enough for this project. Here I'm adding the trim. I'm attaching this with some trim head screws. The legs are made of scraps of treated lumber. I'm going to use a pocket hole jig and add a little glue for extra support. I'm adding some stretchers to the legs to provide support and keep everything in square. After sanding, I came back in with a clamp and pulled some of the tabletop into level and secured it in place with a trim head screw. I sprayed it down with a hose and let it dry out to raise the grain. Now I'm adding teak oil to preserve the wood and make that grain really pop. Here's a closer look at the finished product. Looks pretty good from a pile of scrap wood. Now it's a nice place to put your drink, your barbecue plate, or whatever you like. Thanks for watching. I hope you got some useful ideas about how to use pallet wood for your next project. If you're so inclined, like, subscribe, and follow along for more projects. Thanks.